Hello and welcome to our Christmas Eve yoga session, and I have two guest stars today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
Okay, I'll introduce you. This is Addison and this is Avery. They're my twin nieces, and they're interested in yoga, and we're just going to do an easy, quick flow today. Okay? Are you all ready, girls?
Yes.
Awesome. So let's get started. We're going to sit in Indian style like you are, with your legs crossed or maybe out in front of you. And we're going to bring our hands to our heart center. Okay? And just to start, sit up nice and tall. Elongate your spine, but relax your shoulders. And now we're going to close our eyes and we're going to take a few deep breaths. Breathe in. Hold your breath at the top and then let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you breathe in through your nose, accept and appreciate all that you have. And on the exhale, let it all go. And now we're going to set our intention for today's practice. And that is to be grateful and to be kind. Now raise your hands and prayer hands to your forehead or your third eye and think about that intention. To love and to be kind. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bow forward. Now we will begin. So first we're going to do butterfly. You know butterfly, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So everybody sit in butterfly. And we're just going to sit here for a couple of seconds, a couple deep breaths, okay? So breathe in. It's called Ujjayi breathing, when you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And you can start to hear it as you breathe deeper. It almost sounds like the ocean, or maybe like you're fogging up a mirror. All right, now let's raise our hands up to the sky. And then on the exhale, we're gonna fold forward, reaching out as far and as long as you can. Now inhale, back up. We're gonna do this one more time. Exhale all the way down. Good job. Come back up. Now we're going to bring our knees together. Put your left leg down and then stack your right foot on top like this. So we're going to come into a twist, okay? So breathe in, inhale, hands to the sky. And then we're going to exhale, twist to our right. Good job. So you can lock your elbow on your knee right here if you need to. Look back or look forward, either way. Good job. Breathe. Put this hand on the floor right here, just right beside you. There you go. All right. Now inhale back to the center. And we're going to switch our legs out. So putting the right knee on the floor, and then the left knee comes over it. And then, bless you.
Thank you.
Inhale, hands to the sky, and reverse. Twist to your left. Remember your breath. Good job, girls. Now come back to the center. And we're going to come into a downward dog. Y'all know downward dog, right?
Yeah.
Can you show our viewers downward dog? Let's see here. Good job. Good job. You want to touch your chest to your knees. So bend your knees for a second, Addie. Now think about coming your chest closer to here and making your like that. Good job. Now straighten out your legs a little bit. Good job. Good job. You see how she's doing it? All right, now can you come into a high plank pose like this? High plank from downward dog. Good job. Good. Now go into high plank. Little lower. Drop that tushy. Good job. Now go all the way down to the floor. Good job. And now we're going to do a cobra. You're going to put your hands right next to your chest here. Okay? Keep your elbows close to your sides. And then on the inhale, you lift your chest as far as you can. Open up your chest. Look up to the sky and breathe. Good job. Now we're going to come into all fours, okay?
What's that?
All fours, like this, where you stack your wrists and your shoulders and you stack your knees over your hips over your knees. All right, ready? Now on the inhale, you're gonna breathe in and you're gonna gaze up like this. And on the exhale, you arch your back.
Like a cat.
Push back a little bit.
Like a
Right.
cat.
So you inhale to cow. And you exhale to cat. Arching that back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now we're going to push back into child's pose. Good job. Okay, now back onto all fours, and from here we're going to push back into downward dog. So you're going to tuck in your toes like this. Make sure that your knees are separated, Avery. Good job. Now you're just going to tuck your toes like this and lift your knees back into downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. Now remember, you can do this. You can bend your knees, try to touch your chest to your legs, and then push back. Disclaimer, very difficult to do on a moving beach towel. So these girls are doing really great. Let's do some standing poses. What do you think?
Tree pose.
Tree pose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do tree pose.
And also, if you're doing tree pose, look at something that's not moving.
That is a really good point. I'm glad that you mentioned that, Addie. So tree pose can be challenging, especially when you first wake up in the morning. You don't have any balance. So let's stand with our feet hip distance apart, okay? And you're gonna spread your toes. Now you girls are wearing socks, but if you spread your toes like this and then put them back on the ground, you have a lot more support and stability, okay? You can either come to your ankle and your calf, and you can stay there. That's plenty too.
Or you could go to your thigh.
Or you go to your thigh. But what you don't do is you don't touch your knee, because your knee is very sensitive, right?
Yeah.
So you stay at your calf or you go to your thigh. And you can either keep your hands at heart center. Remember what Addie said, and stare at something that's not moving. You know, that really helps. So if you keep your hands at heart center, you can stay right here. Or when you're ready, you can gaze up to the sky and put your hands to the sky. Good job. Breathe.
It looks like all of them have another leg in the phone.
All right, let's switch sides. So, remember, you gotta shake it out sometimes. You can't just go straight to the other side. You gotta shake it out. Good job, good job. Okay, now when you're ready, to your calf and your shin, or all the way to your thigh. Good job, girls. Hands to heart center, all the way to the sky. Good job. All right. Y'all ready for the next thing?
Yes.
Have you ever done dancer pose before?
No.
You don't know what dancer is?
I'm not sure. I don't remember all of it. It was last year.
Take a look at me. You're going to raise your right foot and you're going to grab it from the inside like that. Good job. Nope, with your right hand, silly. Nope, but you gotta grab it from the inside, guys, like this. You see? Nope. Like.
Am I doing it right? Am I doing
Like here, like that. There you go. All right, then you're going to inhale and start to go forward, keeping your leg in line. And then when you're ready, you can put out your hand like this.
No, I've seen YouTubers do this pose.
Yeah? Yeah, you got it, girl. You got it. Good job. I think you need to focus on your breathing a little bit, darling. You're a little bouncy, you know? All right. Namaste, right, girls?
Namaste.
Okay, now let's turn this way and do the other side. Ready? This foot up. Grabbing it from the inside. Other side. Yep. Yep. You got it. All right. Wait, you're doing the wrong foot.
Yeah, cheese Avery.
All right.
Why grab onto me?
Grab onto me, baby.
Grab onto my foot.
Good job, girls. All right, let's move on to something else. We're going to do something more complicated. I don't know if you're ready for it, Addie. Are you?
I'm ready.
Okay. Have you ever heard of crow pose?
Yes.
All right. So to set up for crow pose, we're gonna go into a yogi squat, or better known as malasana.
I call it gorilla.
She calls it gorilla. So you're in malasana yogi squat right here. And from here, you're going to want to make an L shape with your hands, okay? Again, remember your yogi fingers, your yogi toes, you spread them out nice and wide, right? So from here, you plant your hands on the ground. Take a look at that L shape. Make sure that your fingers are nice and spread. Oh, good job. And we're going to start to lean forward, resting our legs and our knees on the outside of our triceps.
And you can start with one foot.
Yes, you can go up with one foot and do two. Good job, girl. Good job. Meanwhile, Avery is doing some sort of a reverse sequence. Good job, Addie. Good job. Awesome. Now, let's try to do side crow.
And also, if you're doing side crow, don't forget to breathe.
Don't forget to breathe in any of these poses.
So you won't get knocked out.
Yoga is all about your breath. Okay. Okay, to set up for side crow, Avery, you're going to go into a chair pose like this, right? So in chair pose, you can put your toes up. You put your tushy nice and back like you're sitting on a chair. You don't ever let your knees go over your toes. That's important, okay? All right, now we're going to put our hands together in prayer hands, and we're going to twist to the right. We're all twisting a different way because we are going in different ways, but that's okay. Now, take your hands. I like to make sure that one elbow is close to this knee, and then your right is close to your right hip. And you put your hands on the floor, and then slowly but surely lean forward.
Don't look down, because then you'll do some kind of roll.
Yes.
I'm doing it.
You are. Good job.
And then we're going to have to do the other side to keep it even.
Keep it even. All right. So let's set up for that other side. Okay. Coming into chair pose.
Are we doing it again? Yes.
We're doing the other side.
To make it even.
Twist to your left like that. Hands down on the floor.
And lift. Ooh.
Oh.
My ribs.
Good job, good job, good job. So from here, we're just going to lay down. This is called Savasana. It's going to be your resting time, okay?
Okay.
So rest. Close your eyes. Think about everything that you're grateful for. Think about how special Christmas is and what it means to you. From my yoga studio to yours, with love and gratitude.
And eyeballs.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, and everything else in between. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.